it's Thursday and that's live stream day. So the way it works is on YouTube, everyone writes comments in the box and I do my best to turn it into handpan music. These are handpans. So yeah, wherever you're watching, try and tune in on YouTube and drop some comments in the box. The first suggestion is playing pool. So playing pool is, and if you don't know Laurie, you should know Laurie. Laurie's great. He has a theory about how pool is one of the best games because it gets harder the more you're winning. And in a way, because there's like fewer balls for you to pot, so if you're winning, it gets harder and harder until you ultimately have to be more skilled to win. And I said that that's like the opposite of life, where often in life it gets easier and easier the more advantages you have. What? Straight in with satire. Anyway, so this is all about playing pool with your mates. Let me know, say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from, how things are going today, all of that good stuff. And say hello to each other if you spot someone you know playing pool. That's how it feels to be playing pool with your friends. Someone saying, is it Friday? Yeah, I love that. No, not quite. Now, on from the dizzying heights of playing pool to the sad, sad sadnesses of winter blues. And if you're just joining, do give the video a like and share it with your mates, because if you've got some friends that would enjoy watching Handpan live stream, then invite them over, because it's Thursday. So I don't know where you live, but if you live in the UK or maybe many places in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment, you will be feeling the winter blues. It's been so cold. It was like -2 yesterday morning, and they do not grit the streets well enough in some bits of London. So I was like slipping around with a handpan walking to a school like, ah! So this is an ode to the winter blues. Clearly the worst of all seasons. That's just a fact. Winter Blues. It's such a cold winter this year. Sometimes when I am playing the handpan, I'm like, why did I choose an instrument that is a lump of metal? I guess most instruments are kind of lumps of metal or wood. Alrighty, a great next suggestion is the idea of time for candy. It's a good time. If it's time for candy, that's a good time. Or sweets, as we call them here. Time for candy. Remember getting sweets on a Friday treat. I feel like there's a lot of days of the week naming about what days mean to us, but Friday treats is definitely a little going to the shop and buying a little tube of sweeties. Baselines for days. Right. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so in the UK we have a festival called Glastonbury Festival, which is an awesome festival. It's really good fun. I got to play it last year, which was really great. And yeah, just generally run around. It was warm. We got to just run around being silly fools. Let me know if you're going to any music festivals this year or playing at any festivals. So yeah, Glastonbury Festival. But the tickets for Glastonbury went on sale, and they're so notoriously difficult to get. And like, I basically don't know anyone that's got Glastonbury tickets this year. So, yoink. But this is like that feeling of just coming together, and that feeling of being part of a massive, massive crowd. When you're all watching the same like live artists, you're all having that same experience together. I think there's nothing like live music. So Glastonbury Festival. Ooh, Florida festivals. Oh, I'd love to be at a festival in Florida again. Okay, right. Glastonbury Festival. Someone said during that, festivals are my soul's fuel, which felt so nice. I really feel that. Can't wait for it to be summer and we're just running around. Yay. Keep those suggestions coming in. It's great to see more words and phrases. Foodgasm. When a food is so good, you have a foodgasm. I mean, what's the last food that you have that you say gave you like such an amazing food experience? I'm trying to think now. What was mine? Like a good curry? I don't know. Good Thai curry. Yeah, well, let me know. Let me know what food is like your go-to when you want to have a really delicious meal, either made or bought, whatever, and I'll read them while I'm playing. I was thinking. I was thinking about a Toblerone that I had the other day, which was so good. It was what was it? Becca knows what it was. It was ginger and it was like a Toblerone, but it had ginger in it, and it was really good. Um, and I always claim that I don't really like chocolate, but that is not necessarily always true. I'm always like, oh, not really a big chocolate fan, and then the chocolate around, and I'm just like, nom 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 nom. Oh no, where's my camera gone? No. Am I back? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. What's happening? Can you see me? What is... That was fun. That was fun. I disappeared for a minute, but I'm back. What? Oh my gosh, this stream. This stream is giving me... Everything's happening. Okay, yeah, give me some more words and phrases as I go through for me to turn into music while I think about special deliveries. Okay, I didn't disappear. Okay, fine. That was just for me. There's something very exciting about things arriving in the post. Feels like Christmas. knock, knock, knock. Who's at the door? It's a special delivery. Also, I don't know why my computer isn't charging. That is a bad sign. You know when you're like, something isn't working, I really hope it's the charger, not the computer. If you haven't liked this video yet, please do. It's really, really helpful. And give me a word or a phrase to turn into music. If you do want to donate, there's some different ways you can do it. You can hit the donate button, or you can subscribe to things if you want to, or you can just keep on being here and being excellent. Hello from Nimes, France. And we've got a great suggestion from Jeannie, which is the idea of better days coming, which is such a great suggestion. So I'm going to play for better, warmer days. Awesome, Jeannie said, you can't see me smiling, but I am. Thank you so much from my heart to yours. That's so nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you so much, Christine, for your donations. Really, really appreciated. If you've already said a word in the chat, give me another one, because that's allowed. We can do that. You can do another one, please. And yes, keep those suggestions coming in. Oh, thank you. Someone said, so beautiful. That's so kind of you. While I try and warm up my hands a little bit. It's like the opposite of ASMR. Me sitting here rubbing my hands. I need to get one of those, like, do you remember those hand warmers you used to have? Did anyone have these hand warmers when they were a kid, where you like pop the bottom and then they make warmth through the power of science, which is a mystery to me, of course. That I need them right now, or like a hot water bottle maybe would be fine. Right, so if you've not given a word or a phrase, feel free to give one. I'm gonna take bass lines for days. One of the things I love about my handpans is these underneath notes, which means that I can put in some low bass lines. Yeah. We think a lot about what's on top. It's like anything, innit? Like, you think a lot about what's on top, like the tunes and the melodies and stuff, but those low bass lines can change so much. So now I've set myself a challenge to play some bass lines. Why not? about bass lines. Thanks, everyone. Do give me a word or a phrase in the comments. Thank you. I'm gonna have another guess at your name. Is it Jeannie? I'm not having a great guess. Is it Jeannie? You're doing some great suggestions up in here. Wonder of the cosmos. That is a great word to improvise around the idea of. Wonder of the cosmos. I'm thinking about like stars and that. Black holes and how incredibly huge the world is. And sometimes it feels, you just feel tiny and small, but it's great to look up at the sky on a dark summer's night and see how huge the world is. So this is about the wonder of the cosmos. the cosmos. And if you're joining on Instagram, head over to my YouTube and you can get involved too by putting some comments in the box. Glad you're enjoying it, Jay. Great to see you all here. Thinking about the wonders of the cosmos. And if you are enjoying it, please do like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, all of those things. I mentioned before that my goal this year is to actually make some money from YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. So if everyone, I've been saying this the past few weeks and it's made a big difference to people watching the videos, commenting, all of that good stuff. So please do keep on supporting me. I really appreciate it. And we've got another great comment suggestion of tickle my heart. Tickle my heart, it sounds so cute. Sounds like the cutest tickle. Is it? I'm so ticklish. I'm doing a show at the moment, actually. Show is tomorrow. If you're in London, come to the South Bank Centre tomorrow. Bring your kid. It'll be cute. It's called London Rhymes. And in the show, I get pretend tickled. I'm so ticklish. But when she comes over and tickles me, I'm literally just like, ah! Like playing the drums and genuinely getting tickled. So the idea of tickling my heart really makes me happy. Following my heart. Right, do keep those words and comments going. If you've got any suggestions for what I should do my next handpan piece on, please do pop it in the chat. I'm glad that was a fun one, Lance. Great. It's so nice to see people liking it and giving a thumbs up. So I'm going to do one of some of the things I'm thinking about just about February generally. So if you don't know, I'm doing a video a month, which is really, well, I'm doing more than a video a month. I am a prolific poster, but I am doing trying to write a song each month about that month. So I may give you a little sneak peek at some of the ideas that I've been playing around with for February. Like February is such a just like a nothing month. I think it's just so grey and sad. So some minimalist February ideas. So the way I write songs is by just trying out different sections and seeing how I like them and seeing how they flow together. So if any of that sounded February-ish, let me know. In fact, actually, if you have any describing words, any adjectives for February, that would be really helpful for me to know how it feels for everyone. Right, Grace has given a suggestion, which is Amazing Grace. Grace Ann, which is great. So I'll round out with some thoughts on Amazing Grace. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. It's been a really fun one. I do these pretty much every Thursday. I'll probably take a break for the next couple of weeks because I'll be away. So keep an eye out. But when I come back, there'll be more. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube or Instagram or any of those places, do check it out because then you'll know when the next live streams are and all the rest of it. Plus, you might hear some of those ideas in the February piece or none of them. Who knows? Right, Amazing Grace. you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful week or next few weeks until we see each other again. And thanks for tuning in. Excellent. Goodbye.